Hello and welcome to your reading. I am Tirthalion, and this is what, as you can see, it's the Celtic Cross. Of course, I've got to squish everything together because it's so large, and my camera only, does this range. So bear with me. I'll try to make sure you can see every card. Now, the first card, this is you in your current situation, and this one is the Two of Wands, and this basically means that currently you're indecisive, a bit wishy-washy, and flaky. As you can see in the card, the man knows where he's going. He's got his familiar, and he's heading for a place that he knows where he belongs, and he will get there as soon as he can. But with this reversed, you're kind of indecisive. Now the next card is your current influence, and this one is the Four of Wands reversed. Now this card, if you look at it upright, it's basically a celebration. A couple's gotten married. There's a lot of celebration. There's the kitty cat here, her familiar, and with this card reversed, it basically means the same thing. The only difference is that it's a surprise. Now, you don't like surprises. You want everything planned out, and you're a bit controlling, a bit of a control freak. So, you do not like things to just pop up and you have to deal with them. Okay, so the next card, this is your past, and this card is the shadow self. The shadow side reversed. Now the shadow side in this deck basically replaces the devil. Now the shadow side reversed is very deceitful, trickery. The dark side of your personality is in the foreground. So in your past, you weren't a very honest and sincere person. You were making sure, that things were taken care of that didn't really matter. Now, the influence to that is the Lover's card reversed. And this basically is a relationship gone wrong. Pleasing him, doing what he wants. So you basically lost yourself in this relationship and became the person that he wanted you to be. Now, your future, this is the Nine of Pentacles. As you can see, it's a garden witch. She's walking through her garden, and all of her flowers and all of her hard work had paid off, because now she's surrounded by all this beauty and power, and in this case, the pentacles are money and financial gain. Now, this basically means enjoying the fruits of your labors, walking through the garden, happiness and success. This is the future influence, and this is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles basically means diligent, skilled, hard work, doing work for material gains, and making sure you finish your obligations. In the future, you pretty much done a 180 from the past. And of course the present, because you know what you're doing, you know where you're going, and you know how you're going to get there. Alright, now 7, this is how you view yourself, and this is the Ten of Pentacles. Now the Ten of Pentacles basically is committed, successful family, supportive, thankful, and loyal. As you can see in the card, the dog for the loyalty. The baby is real happy, watching the grandfather do magic. The parents are thankful for a moment's peace because, the baby is being occupied by grandpa there. And, all of the pentacles or money and financial gain, you can see here at the top. So this is how you view yourself. Basically, the grandpa here, you're showing everyone the things that you've learned and the things that you've done, and you're very happy to be in the spot that you're in. Now this card, this is how others see you, and this card is the Five of Pentacles. Now the Five of Pentacles is it depicts a tree in the middle of a frozen tundra, yet even though the area is frozen and covered in snow and ice, the tree is still bearing fruit. In this case, it's bearing pentacles, which of course is money, financial gains. Now this card basically means financial worries, anxiety, and stress. Everybody sees you as being isolated and in a desolate area. Don't pay any mind to what others think, because what you think is what matters. The next card, this is hopes or fears, and this is the Sun reversed. Now the Sun card basically depicts the sun child riding the horse, and of course the sunflowers growing in the foreground. Now with the card reversed, the life-giving energy of the sun isn't reaching the things it needs to reach, because as you know, everything on our planet relies on the sun. So this one is basically you have a fear that you're too competitive, or that you're going to have issues with childbirth or child birthing or child rearing, issues with children. Pay no mind to this. This is something that you need to make sure that you can overcome this fear in order to reach your future goals. Now the final card, this is the overall, and this is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And of course this is as you guys like to hear whenever she comes up reversed, this is the hateful bitch card. She's selfish, she's worried about financial success at doesn't matter the cost. She's selfish, judgmental, obsessed with material gains. Having money is great, and making sure that all of your bills and things are taken care of is wonderful, but don't become too obsessed with it, because you don't want to be, the hateful bitch, what do you want? What am I trying to say? Don't be her, basically. Now, looking over this, you had a lot of major issues in your past, because we have the two major arcana there. Currently, you're having issues with your creativity and passion. The wands represent creativity and passion. The pentacles, of course, financial material gains, and you're going to have no issues with that in the future. So that's a good thing. Now, as far as your the way you view yourself, there's no problems with the way you view yourself. You have a decent self-esteem, self-confidence. The way people see you, however, you need to change that a little bit. Go out with friends, do things that you find fun. Only when you want to, because you're not the type of person who enjoys that type of thing. Now, the hopes and fears, the sun child, the sun reversed, it doesn't matter if you're concerned with, children, having children. just make sure that you know that there are other ways of getting children other than birthing them. You can adopt, and also what this can mean is that you don't want kids. I know in my case, I've always wanted kids, and then when I was babysitting some kids, I sort of decided that, that's really not a thing I want to do at this point. So, there's no problem with not wanting kids or issues having kids. You can always adopt, or in some cases, don't even worry about having children, because, who needs to have kids when you have pets, you have friends, you have family. Nieces and nephews are great for fulfilling that void that you think that you want fulfilled, but once you get there, you're a little alright. And of course, overall, make sure that you're careful. Gaining material things, getting wealth, all well and good and great, but don't become a selfish bitch. Make sure that you do things that you enjoy, but also include those that you enjoy as well. Alright, so this was your reading. This is the Celtic Cross. It's a spread that you guys haven't seen me do so far. If you like this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks again, and have a great day.